So we're applying these principles, these economic principles, to permaculture principles. How do economists usually think about resources and the environment?
Yes. Well, that's a point that I would love that in economy we change our vision, because environmental. What is a resource, by the way? Like, a resource is any kind of material, can be a people, can be environmental, that are producing human welfare.
Okay.
So where are the nature, not the discussion? Where are the ecosystems? Ecosystems in economy, or actually, I'm always talking about uh, ambiental economy, and then I will talk because
Environmental economy.
ambiental. So good.
In English, environmental, I think.
No, because
No? Okay.
we have two differences.
Okay.
That one is ambiental economy, and the other one is ecological economy.
Okay.
So that's the difference. The ambiental discussion about economy, they are put in a classical vision. So the nature is only it's only a resource
Mm-hmm.
that are producing welfare to the human.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are pointing like in two different points, you have the total preservation or the total devastation.
Mm-hmm.
And what we are trying to do is pick up a good point where we produce the most incredible welfare for humans, and that we can have nature for keep producing.
Right, and not destroy the environment that is actually sustaining us.
Yes.
Right.
So I think is that permaculture are putting the discussion in other terms, and then we can say that ecological economy talked with with have more proximity to permaculture,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't want to put the nature as a thing that are away from economy. They're together. So if you are talking about uh, uh, environmental, you need to make sure that these are being countable. These are being uh, on the same discussion. You're not putting this as externality. Usually, like, that's a good point. Like, usually the ambiental economy put the environmental as externality. So he is on the other side of the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
That's, we don't want to do this. You want to put that environmental and the humans need to be treated as well, as
Mm-hmm.
this as one giant thing, as one
Yeah.
complex relationship.
Yeah, that's one of my concerns is that as a civilization, primarily that we're building civilization on stored sunlight. That's a resource that we're taking out, right? And that's a resource that's going to get more expensive. Now, I have friends that think we'll come up with technology that will make that better, but even something like solar panels is not even close to a perfect solution for that. That's still an industrial system that costs a lot. So I end up focusing a lot here in the Bosque Village on conservation, of learning to use less in general. So taking less from the environment, and then enhancing the environment instead of destroying it. So I'm very concerned that as a whole civilization, we're not only building it on a decreasing resource of cheap energy, coal and oil, but we fished out our ocean. Our ocean used to be full of huge animals, full of fish, and it's getting more and more costly. We're fishing out our whole. You
Yes.
know, even things like minerals, rare earth metals. And I've written about this online where I say what things are going to be peak X, like peak oil, and it's a lot of things. So we're in kind of big trouble because we're taking so much from the environment. And so the idea of being like an environmentalist or caring about the world, I don't think is some kind of crazy idea. I think it's a matter of absolute survival,
Yes.
that we stop destroying the planet and that we restore it to a better state.